A baby girl, not yet a year old, is the latest victim of a pit bull attack. The child was staying with her grandparents in Southwest Dade when the pit bull they own apparently grabbed her and tried to drag her away in its mouth. The dog released the baby, but right now she's being treated at Miami Children's Hospital. Katherine Couric has been looking at the nature and the breeding of those dogs.
Well, Ralph, many people claim that attacks like the one you just described are happening far too often, and when they happen, they are often very serious and very gruesome. Be forewarned, some of the pictures in this piece are not pretty ones, but they are examples of ways some pit bulls have left their marks.
The breeder.
I think they make great family dogs, and they're good with children.
The trainer.
But through incorrect breeding, you can destroy anything, which we have done with a lot of these dogs.
The veterinarian.
They're one of the finest, easiest dogs to treat.
The victim.
I'd like to see none on the entire earth.
The pit bull. It's a breed of contradictions and controversy. Peggy Allen is a breeder. Her 7-year-old pit bull, Heather, is a champion. Peggy says the pit bull has been unfairly publicized. The problem, she says, is not with the breed, but with the owner.
Some people feel like this dog is an extension of their machoism. You know, little puppies will attack things just with their little sharp needle teeth, and they just think this is cute. Then the people get a big charge out of it, and they continue to let it continue.
And you have to just take standard precautions that you'd use if you have anything that has the potential to bite.
But such advice is little consolation to those who have learned firsthand about pit bulls. Victims like Lori Fata, who remembers that afternoon 2 years ago like it was yesterday.
It just leaped from my face and wouldn't let go. That when they pulled the dog off, and they pulled as hard as they could while he was shaking my face, that it tore the tissue to shreds.
13 operations later, Lori is just beginning to get over the physical, emotional, and legal nightmare. But the fact that the owner didn't destroy the dog still makes her angry.
I can't believe they'd go back and feed that dog dinner after what it did to me. I mean, aren't I enough for dinner?
Sally Gould doesn't personally know what it's like to be attacked by a pit bull, but it happened to her boyfriend's 3-year-old daughter, Jenny.
There were teeth marks underneath, inside the mouth, on the roof of the mouth, above the scalp.
To help others who have been attacked by pit bulls and to help stop future attacks, Lori Fata and Sally Gould started People Against Pit Bulls. They hope to pass legislation requiring pit bull owners to have special permits and hefty insurance policies. Pit bull fans say this is unfair, that the dogs are no more likely to bite than other breeds. And the Humane Society says in some ways that's true, but it's the way they attack that makes them such a threat. Unlike dogs like German Shepherds, pit bulls give no warning. And once they attack, they don't let go.
They like to grab and shake. This is where most of the damage comes from, is the tearing of the skin. It's not so much of the bite itself.
The controversy over these dogs will undoubtedly continue. Both sides are really right. Properly handled and trained pit bulls can make loving family dogs if you get them from a reputable breeder. But a puppy bred from vicious fighting parents in the hands of an irresponsible owner can be turned into a deadly weapon.